Introducing a new limited line from Fender Guitars, the Noventa series. Stay tuned. We'll tell you all about it. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
And I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and like our videos. If you'd like to support the channel, visit our Teespring store linked below and buy this or many other t-shirts. So, did you know what La Quinta is Spanish for?
I don't. Hotel?
No, I think it's Spanish for next to Denny's. And Noventa is Spanish for rockin' P-90s. That's my takeaway. But in all seriousness, Fender has come out with a new limited line of rockin' kind of straightforward electric guitars with P-90s. We love P-90s.
Big fan.
We've done lots of videos talking about P-90s. In some cases, I think P-90s are better than single coils or better than humbuckers, depending upon your situation. And so this line, which actually includes 3 guitars, we've got 2 of today, features some specifically new P-90s, the Noventa P-90s.
Yeah,
which is redundant. Cool. If Noventa means rockin' P-90s, then to call it rockin' P-90s, P-90s.
It's like saying chai tea or challah bread. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, but anyways, they're pretty cool. There's 3. We've got the Telecaster and the Jazzmaster, but there's also a Strat.
There's also a Strat that we just don't have yet. But if you think about it, 1 P-90, 3 P-90s, Strat's got 2.
The Strat's got 2, so 1, 2, 3. And that was the design process for the series.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And that one is in VBS, Vacation Bible School, I think.
That's what it's called, yeah. And if you hit the switch on the back, it even sounds like an Attitude piano.
Dang, that's a deep roast over here.
Just kidding.
Is that vintage butterscotch?
Vintage butterscotch or vintage blonde.
Cool.
So yeah, it's got the prerequisites to be an awesome Tele. There's no switch because there's only one pickup. You've got the bridge pickup, and that's all you get, and that's all you need. It's like Henry Ford said, right? You can have it whatever color you want as long as it's black. Yeah. So you do have a tone knob that you'll never use because you're going to keep the volume all the way up and the tone all the way up and the overdrive always on with this guitar anyway.
Yeah, which is cool because it sounds great. It's got the cool cut bridge.
Yeah, it's got the cut bridge with the brass saddles. It'd be weird to not cut the bridge. I was just thinking about it as you said, like that'd be kind of odd otherwise.
Yeah.
But you get that vintage style bridge. You're able to, chicken pick on it to your heart's desire or whatever you want to do. Blonde or plain maple neck and maple fingerboard. Of course, you've got the vintage style tuners, and they all say 75 on the back since it is the 75th year of Fender as a company. So you've got kind of a partial black guard P-90 Tele going on.
And I dig this one a lot. This is the Jazzmaster in walnut.
That's a really great color.
Yeah, it's my favorite color of what they offer. I think does that come in maybe a Fiesta red or something?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so
Campbell's Cupo Soup Red.
Yeah, have a couple colors offered. The Jazzmaster has like a surf green and a red, I think. But the walnut's my favorite, and I think this one matches the best with the black pickup covers, and then 5-way switch since you got 3 P-90s, which is really cool, which makes it my favorite because you still get in-between sounds, which you'll hear in the demos. They sound really nice. Palfero fingerboard, maple neck. It's just pretty cool.
I don't know that I would have called that color walnut. I mean, it's walnutty.
Yeah,
but if I looked at it, I was like, wouldn't have guessed walnut, but I like it.
Yeah, it's like more of a Hershey type.
It is. It's kind of chocolatey.
Chocolatey. The tone is chocolatey, I'll tell you what. That is cool because that's like a country music machine right there.
It really is. Yeah, I think depending upon, there's a guy who used to work here, Jason, who would, this would not be a country music machine. This would be a straightaway like punk rock machine. But that's what these kind of really focused guitars are good at.
Yeah.
Is, it could be chicken picking, it could be, punk rock, it could be kind of whatever. It's really focused. And these pickups are bright and kind of gainy.
Yeah, very gainy. So we did some clean tones. Well, we will do. All right, we haven't shot these yet. We have. Demos, we got the Fender Hot Rod Deluxe, EQs straight up, little reverb, and did some clean tones and some overdriven tones. And it's funny because you didn't hear the demos, but I did roll back the tone knob on that one.
Yeah, well, Cooper's going to roll back the tone knob.
Yeah.
Nobody else is.
It sounds good all over the place. And it would be a great, really cool guitar to do some tone and volume contouring, because you can blast that P90 and make it hard rock and then roll it back, and it's got some really
And that's
cool.
a true story, actually. Something like this without a pickup selector, you begin to realize exactly how much control you do have
Yeah,
with tone and volume,
sure.
which we've talked about on this channel before. So.
yeah, they're just cool guitars. Do you know how long they're around for, or have they said?
I know it's for this year. I don't know how limited they are. I can expect, given general production issues that have been having an effect on every single line that they make, that they'll be through this year, and that'll probably be it.
So hopefully we'll get a Strat soon, so we can present that one as well, because I'm excited for that. But being kind of the extreme and the super simple, these are fun to throw back and forth.
I do love this because I'm all about the in-between sounds, and having it on P90s, which are single coil pickups. If you didn't know, they're just a different style of single coil pickup. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Let's hear them, and then I'll tell you why the Jazzmaster is the best.
Check it out. All right, Cooper, since you say the Jazzmaster is the best, I took it from you. So tell us why the Jazzmaster is the best.
Well, I dig it because, like I said, the in-between tones, really cool. And it's interesting to hear that kind of formula that you would expect from like a single coil Strat through the lens of the P-90. Everything's a little thicker, a little warmer. So it's cool it's like a fun experiment. You can hear what 2 and 4 sound like with different pickups. Because like it still gives you that quack. It's really interesting.
Yeah, you're getting with P-90s, kind of like with humbuckers without the gain difference, you're getting a broader swath of magnetic field. So what that means is that you're picking up more string, which means you're picking up more harmonics.
Yeah.
And that's the tonality difference that you're hearing. This isn't a pickup video, but understand pickups are like microphones, right? And if you have this really narrow microphone, you're going to pick up a narrow frequency. And if you have this really big microphone, you're going to pick up more frequencies. And so that's what's going on. You're picking up a magnetic field of that string vibrating and the harmonics along the string. And the more of the string you pick up at one time, the kind of broader the sound is.
Yeah.
So single coils are a narrower, area. So you're picking up, kind of that glassy, high-end, chimey aspect. And, for multiple reasons, humbuckers are picking up a wider thing, plus there's more magnetic field, so that's affecting how the string vibrates, and it gets very geeky from there. But having that physics aspect, but with the switching where you're picking up that, parallel kind of, quacky sounds cool.
It's really cool, and it almost makes me think like somebody at Fender was like, what if we just try this? Like, what do that sound like? And it sounds really cool. So these are a cool comparison because this is like, with 5 options, tone and volume knob that you can customize every single sound, roll off the tone, whatever. This could be a great like jack of all trades guitar. Get really hot lead tones from just the bridge.
Yep.
But cool jazzy kind of, warm and rounded tones from in between sounds or the neck. It's really cool. And then this is like the very simple, straightforward.
Yeah.
But you do have, say, like an Esquire that you can get. It's not the same, it's not P-90, but you can get one pickup or you can get a Les Paul Jr. or Special or something like that. I think for that reason that this is really, really cool, but not necessarily like the first time that you see one P-90 on a solid body electric. I think that could be a cool cult classic in the future.
It could very well be. I think it's funny as you're talking, it's like this has all of the variations that are available, and that's like the Send It guitar.
Yeah.
All right, just turn up the amp, send it. That's the guitar you go with.
Which is just as cool. I can't wait to see the Strat and see how it kind of compares, and if it reaches that middle point where it's like this doesn't have everything. It doesn't have.
It's different because it doesn't have the 3, so you're missing those in between tones. But it's got kind of it's got that bridge and neck P90 sound. I've got Tele that's 2 P90s.
That's pretty cool.
And it's it's a rocking machine.
It makes me curious as to why they didn't put 3 P90s on the Strat and 2, because I guess maybe
that would be more like a Jazzmaster and more like a Strat.
Yeah. I mean, it's just funny.
Not that
yeah,
I was in the production meeting at Fender, but that's probably how that went.
I guess so. The people confuse Jazzmaster pickups with P-90s all the time.
They're similar.
They're similar.
They are very similar pickups.
So I guess maybe maybe you're right. Maybe they were like, well, we got to switch this thing up. But it's cool that they did, because the 3 P-90s fits a offset kind of weirdness guitar anyway.
I just love the offset body more and more.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's super comfortable. But yeah, I am eager to see like what the performance of these are, because I think that they're really cool. So yeah, we'll see. But
Well, that's the thing. If you think these are cool guitars, you got to go buy them. And if you want Fender making more cool stuff, you've got to support the endeavor. Otherwise, they'll just think everyone only wants a Strat or Tele, and then that's it. And then people complain, why don't they make anything different? And it's a vicious cycle. But you can break the cycle today after this Spanish lesson. Go out and get your Noventa at alamomusic.com. You actually can go there right now. These guitars have been up for pre-order since they were announced at the beginning of the year. You can check out all of the colors and the specs. You can chat with somebody, and you can pre-order or order the ones that are beginning to trickle in now that the launch is happening. So pretty cool.
Trickle in guitar economics.
So you would get this one. Would you get the walnut, or would you get a different finish?
It's got to be the walnut. That
Yeah.
one's the coolest finish, I think.
The chocolate.
If
So,
it's a Tele, though, I'm getting this one.
Yeah.
I love this color. Strat, I'm up in the air.
I would never, I have a Tele in butterscotch. I would
Yeah.
never buy, I don't think, any other guitar in that color, but
Yeah.
there's not another color I'd buy a Tele in. It's one
Yeah.
of those things. So, anyways, so hopefully this video found you wanting a guitar, and it was very helpful for you. And I challenge you to find a La Quinta that's not next to Denny's. I don't know why. Denny's exist on their own, but La Quintas are required to have a Denny's in the parking lot.
It's a good time, It's something that you can be confident in. It's easy. It's not going to break the bank.
You're not going to die.
Yeah.
So, all right, if you have any information, again, visit our website. If you have any comments about these guitars or observations, drop them in the box below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and like our videos. At the end of the day, the very best Noventa is the one that you are playing at Denny's in the parking lot of a La Quinta. So that's what I always say anyways.
I've heard that so many times. My grandmother used to say that to
Should
me.
go on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.